All right, this says I'm live, y'all. This says I am live. Let me see. Set up this chat thingy. Not chat thingy, my live chat. Make sure I can see who's popping up in here. And that is that. Anyway, I'm going to sit in here. I'm going to talk about this, talk about that. Hope I can be heard. Hopefully, someone pops in here. And talk about a few things. East Wind Farms, how you doing? He says, you are not my dad. Yes, I am. Frank Daddy Barbecue, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Stephen Jacqueline, how you doing? Frank Daddy Barbecue, what up, Frank Daddy? Can you hear me? I hope so, because sometimes I forget to push that button. Yes, you can hear me. Yes, I am back. I am back. I got some good news. Uh, it's been a while, y'all. This this rotation in parts unknown was a mofo. I'm telling you, and I am glad to be back. Uh, Thank you, Kita. Uh, Nassus, what's that? Dorene, Nassus, greetings, man. Greetings, what's going on? Barbecue Grandmaster, loud and clear, good. These nuts, TJ, what's up? Patrol. All right, guys, how you doing? Hey, guys, love you. Janet Alexander, I love to be alive. I tell you up front. Um, Obviously, I am back. I am home. Looks like you're back home, and for how long will I be home? I'll be here for a month ish. Don't want to get too specific. Uh, Salute, welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Matthew Jacobs, hey, Daddy Cooks, it's been a while. How am I doing? Hey, I'm good. Look, picked up a little weight, just a little bit, some fighting weight. Uh, yeah, I'm glad to be back. Y'all got me. I got tears in my eyes. Oh man, it's been a long time. Okay. I hear you loud and clear. Welcome back. Thank you, Carla Grimes. How you doing? Cheers, everybody. I have returned. Now, mm, I have many plans going on. Uh, Podcast, guys. I'm going to start a podcast. That is something I'll be able to do here, and also I can take it if I reduce my equipment. I can take it with me, and I can still do a podcast from parts unknown. Randy Johnson, where have I been? I have been in the Middle East. That's about as specific as I'm going to get. I work over there. And if you guys have been paying attention to the news the last couple of months, it's been quite interesting. People going away like Soleimani and retaliatory strikes and this, that, and the other. And it was quite interesting. Now, keep in mind, I am going to talk about this very limited. There's a thing called OPSEC, Operational Security, where you keep your secrets, both professionally and tactically and all that stuff. So obviously, I'm not going to get into all that. Don't want to lose my job by a slip of the tongue. Loose lips sink ships. um, Hey, when will I be doing more cooking video? That's what I want to talk about, guys. My UDS videos encourage me to build my own. Thanks, man. Be safe out there. Build it. I'm going to rebuild mine. If I stay here longer, it depends on how my situation works out. If I stay home a little longer, I'm going to rip mine apart and rebuild it. I'm going to film that shit. I'm going to go down the nuts and bolts. It does need some maintenance, needs to be repainted. I'm going to pull all the hardware off of it, and I'm going to refurbish that whole thing. If I don't do it this time, I'll be doing that soon. All right. Sharon Mountain Harris says, welcome back, Phil. Thank you. Frank Daddy Barbecue, we just have to remember, can't ask too many questions for it. Thank you. Appreciate that, Frank Daddy. Wow. Be careful, man. You just got a spot on my prayer list. Keep me on that. Keep me on that prayer list. I'll tell you, something happened to me. Well, not to me. Where I work, depending on the position, because we move around, you need to be proficient in multiple spots. Depending on where I'm working, I can have anywhere from 20 to almost 100 people working for me, depending on where I'm working. There was this instance we had some stuff happen, and it was kind of concerning. Be careful. Something happened where I had to get a status to make sure all my people were okay. So I called one of my subordinates. I was like, "Hey man, give me a sit rep. Everybody okay?" He said, "I'll call you back," and hung up. I was like, "Oh shit!" And he called me back in 10 minutes. Everybody was okay, but that's a long 10 minutes, y'all. That's a long freaking 10 minutes. When you're waiting for someone to tell you if anybody's hurt, injured, or killed, that's a long freaking 10 minutes. And I hadn't had that feeling since I got out of the military. I mean, obviously, Army, going from this place to that place, I was in one of the more elite units where we did pick fights and shoot people in the face if we had to. But anyway, yeah, it's been a long time since I had to wait to see if somebody was okay. It sucked. I remember how much that sucked. But fortunately, everybody was okay, and we are all right. All right, welcome back, Phil. I saw that already. Eastwood Farms. What am I sipping on? I'm sipping on my go-to. Anyone that knows me knows what I'm sipping. What am I sipping on, y'all? Come on, let's see who's in there. Who knows? What am I sipping on? This is my go-to. Anyone? Going once? Going twice? I'm gonna give it a second, see if anyone can figure it out. Yep, there it is. Dewar's White Label, Dewar's Scotch. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm sipping on. That's my go-to. White Label is what I normally get, but man, every now and then I'll splurge. I get some 12-year-old or some 15-year-old. Yes, indeed. But Scotch, you got to be really careful if you're a Scotch drinker. Well, I do Jameson's, but Frack Daddy, when I do Jameson's, I'm doing picklebacks. You got to use Jameson's to do picklebacks. TJ says Scotch. You damn right. Devon Wallace, you guys know. But you guys know when it comes to Scotch, there's only two things you put in Scotch now: ice and lips. And if you put in ice, you put very little. And that kind of depends on. I can't talk. Stop it. Don't start early. Depending on the type of Scotch, some Scotch blooms with a little bit of water, like 1 or 2 lumps of ice, and let it melt, and it blooms and it enhances the sweetness. And then some it doesn't. So it depends on the Scotch that you're drinking and your palate. What do you how you like it to taste? Who's that? Toy Jones, give thumbs up to Daddy Cooks. Thank you. 3 cubes, no more. You're right. 3 cubes. Well, my ice maker, I put, it was a bunch of crushed ones by mistake. So don't hate me. Yeah, 1 or 2 lumps, no more than 3 lumps of freaking ice. Yes. Eastwood Farms knows what he's talking about. That's a professional. That man knows what to do with his lips. Don't take that the wrong way. All right. Yeah, Tom, I am back. Clarence Howard. This is your brother from Philly. So glad to see you home. You and your family are always in my prayers. Thank you, Clarence. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Here we go. Podcast. I have recently purchased some equipment. Some I ordered while I was away. Got it sent here. It's called a Podcaster Pro. You guys might want to look that up. Along with that, I'm waiting tomorrow. I should get my 2 pod mics, 2 stands, professional stands, kind of like this one. I already got cables. I already got my headphones, my Audio Technicas. Yeah, I'm about to step up my game, guys. When I'm here, this device will allow me to take calls. Someone suggested, man, it'd be really cool if you're doing a live feed and we could call in. So I'm going to facilitate that. I am going to commit. I got some things to do this week. I am going to start putting out 1 video a week, and I'm going to see if I can do that for a year. 1 video a week for a year on a schedule. Excuse me. And let's see if I can get my channel to blow up, guys. I've been hovering. I mean, I'm not doing bad. I just broke 44,000 subscribers, which is great. But I'm trying to do more and more of this and less of that. Tired of going over there. So, hey, guys, spread the word. Once I got a few more things to get done as far as to start not building a foundation, but start getting my floor plan down. And yeah, Daddy Cooks is going to be 1 video a week. Then there's going to be a podcast a week. So that'll be 2 things, twice a week. The podcast while I'm home will probably be video and audio. But once I depart, it'll probably just be audio. And I'll just talk about things. All right. I'm a world traveler. I see, hear, and do a lot of stuff. And based on my experience and my outlook and my way of thinking, I'm going to stop this scroll for a second so I don't miss any questions. Just my experience and outlook on things. I want to share, kind of decipher, not decipher, but talk about the my observations on things, and which I think will be interesting is I observe people from multiple countries, different cultures, food, good things, bad things, and different things. And I think that'll be an interesting podcast. Got to come up with a name uh, and get my not animation, my freaking picture done and all that stuff. I got to get some work done to get this going. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go whole hog on this podcast, and I think I got a good carrying voice. A little bit of baritone never hurt anybody, right? Anyway, let's get back down to some of these questions. Doers. Got it. Otis, welcome back. Miss you, bro. Never met you, but seemed like I knew you all my life. Bless you and your family. Thank you, Otis. I appreciate that. Welcome home. Do I see a cruise in your new near? Oh, Otis, let me stop. Vern, you do not. There's two reasons: Corona and virus. There will be no cruises. Not till they lock this stuff down. Oh, hell no. I don't mind going on a cruise. I like a cruise like everybody else, but 14 days stuck in your room on quarantine is not my idea of fun in the sun. I'm sorry. No cruises. Gotta let that go past. Keith, hey Phil, since you come home, I'm guessing you'll be in parts unknown when Booger has a crawfish boil. I'm not sure, and I shot her a message, Keith. If I'm here, I'm there. If I'm in the States, I'm gonna be there. I kept missing yours. I gotta get something, man. I gotta get somewhere. All right. Ray Mac. Hey, Phil. That's what he said. What's up, baby? Welcome back. Chef Johnny, how you doing, sir? Johnny Alexander, will I make a video on Making Daddy Cooks podcast? Yes, I will. Like I said, I will do video while I'm here. It'll just be audio when I'm away. Everybody, let's get this channel huge so his brother can stay home with his family. And then, damn right, Devon. But it happens when it happens. It will. People speaking. Hey, Step and Dad. All right. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good podcast. I love topics like that. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. Have I tried Highland Park Scotch or Macallan? I have not tried Highland Park, but hey, I haven't met a Scotch I didn't like. Well, that's not true. I'm not a big fan of Johnny Walker Red. I don't like the red just because, okay, I'm going to tell you a story. My father, this is back when I was in high school. My father, living in Chicago, he had this very unique garage door opener. And this garage door opener was named Phil. It was free. He had a garage that opened this way. It didn't open up like normal people. His doors opened this way. So, and he worked downtown, so we had to make sure it was shoveled out because it snows in Chicago. And then, we push it open. So he'd wake me up so he could go to work. So I'd open the garage, he'd leave, I'd close the garage, but he used to keep this half a gallon of Johnny Walker Red underneath the work shit. Of course I do that. So, I would start getting some of that. I drank so much of that, I just can't stand the flavor of it anymore. I'm sorry. I just can't. Yeah. You ever drink yourself out of something or eat yourself out of something? You do it so much, you just can't stand it. Yeah. All right, so that's where I am with that. Big Rob says, good to see you, brother. Ray Mac, LOL. Welcome home, Phil. Got to make dinner. All right, Keith. All right. So let me see if I missed anything, guys. I think that is it. How many people I got in here? 42, what? And 15 thumbs up. Well, 39 now. Cuddy Shark. I tell you. But so that's my plans right now, guys. Got a podcast happening that I'm going to start. One video a week. Now, a company, I'm not going to get too deep into this. I got an email from a guy, and he was like, hey, Phil, I'd like to talk to you. I have this product, and I saw that you did a couple of videos on this, and you do it differently. And I think the way you do it is the right way to do it. So what he wants to do, he says, when you get back to stateside, and I already shot him an email, he said, I want to fly you to Iowa. I've never been to Iowa. He wants to fly me to Iowa to see the operation. And then he wants to talk to me about modifying this product and then marketing it. He said his sales are good. He sells up north. He hasn't gotten to the southern Walmarts or anything. But he says he just wants to work on his marketing, and I don't know, maybe put a face to it or something. I don't know. So as I find out more about that, hey, if someone's willing to fly you out, hopefully that turns out to be prosperous. So I'll be kind of hush hush on that until I find out what's going on specifically. That's why I'm not mentioning any names and companies and everything. So hopefully that could work out. No more than 100 proof Southern Comfort for me anymore. Eastwood Farms. Sure, Chris. We're in Iowa. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know. All right, that was for Kent Daddy Dutch. I don't know where in Iowa yet. Once I find out, I will let you know. Yes, indeed. So I am back, guys. I just wanted to chime in. I flew in yesterday. Oh my goodness, this place. I mean, not this place. I'm gonna make you guys laugh. I'll make you laugh a couple of times. Um, we got on this. I can't be too specific. The first aircraft that we got on. Oh my goodness! It was a small plane, which is not a big deal. Actually, it was a small plane with no TV, no nothing, just a small plane to get from one place to the next place. So the first 10 minutes was great, no issues. But then, freaking, after the first 10 minutes, the heat came on. And if you've flown, you know, you got that little thing that you can twist and it lets air in, or, you know, you can turn on the air, turn off the air, and you can swivel it around. Well, the one that was pointing right at my freaking head, it was stuck. So I couldn't turn it on, I couldn't turn it off, and I couldn't swivel it around. So it's right here, and they turn on the freaking heat. Now, I did mention the Middle East, right? Anyway, oh my God, that plane got so hot. And the guy sitting next to me, I could call his name, but he was wearing this heavy leather jacket. So as I got on the plane, I took my jacket off. He says, hey man, it might get chilly, because birds do. Once you get up in the air at altitude for a while, it kind of gets cool in there, right? So I took my jacket off. I said, I'll be all right. It got so freaking hot. It was testing my manhood, y'all. I was sitting there like, can I take it? It was like a 2-hour flight. Can I take another hour, 45 minutes of this? And then just looking at my friend with the leather jacket, that was pissing me off. I couldn't turn the thing off. That was pissing me off. Oh my God. That was the worst flight I've ever been on my life. Anyway, we get from that place to the next place, and everything was all right. Stay in the hotel, everything was all right. Now, from that place, we get on another plane, and I don't know. I thought I grew or something because my knees were right up against the seat. I'm 5'8". You know, I ain't no behemoth or nothing. That bird was so small. Anyway, that wasn't a big deal. So from that point, then I'll say we got to Paris. We had like a 5-hour layover. We go hang out in the lounge. I got lounge access, which is cool. And then we're going to the gate to board, and there's this guy. Now, y'all, don't look at me differently. But anyway, there's a guy that had artificial legs. Okay. Now you could tell that, you know, I don't know if he got blown up, whatever, but he had artificial legs. And he was wearing shorts, which I thought was odd. You know, like, try to show your legs, man. Try to show off, though. Anyway, and he was walking around, you know, normal, good spirits, laughing, joking with his friend and stuff, you know. You would, if he would have had long pants on, you'd have never known he had artificial legs. All right. Anyway, I'm sensitive to that, being that, you know, being military and seeing a lot of people get hurt on occasion. Okay. Now, something dawned on me, and I was standing next to another one of my friends that lives where I do. He's close to where I do. So we flew the whole way back from the Middle East all the way to all those different airports to here. So this guy boards early. Obviously, people moving slow with babies and wheelchairs and artificial legs get on first. So I asked my friend, I said, hey, man, I got to ask a question. I said, I didn't want to ask what that guy did because I didn't want to be a dick, right? But he's like, what? I said, God forbid something happens to you or me and, you know, you lose your legs. But when you get new legs, did you get to ask how tall you get to be? He started laughing. he said, only you, Phil, would ask something like that. Because I'm 5'8". And God forbid I lose my legs, but, you know, I might want to be 6 foot tall. Can I order something like that? I don't know. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm recovering these days, but I'd enjoy some old granddad from time to time. Oh, granddad. Oh, that's kind of harsh. Kind of harsh. All right. Everyday barbecue cooking. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks yeah, man. But I am definitely glad to be home. Got a bunch of toys to play with. And like I said, the podcast, hopefully tomorrow. And it's going to be kind of like this, just talking about stuff. I observed the thing with the freaking dude with the legs. I had questions. Things float through my brain. Um, I noticed when I travel from place to place, people around the world have a tendency to be nice. I mean, you got everything all over. You got terrorists, you got pedophiles, you got murderers, you got that sprinkled all throughout the planet, throughout the world. Most people are nice. And I just noticed that. I'm in one country, people are really, really, really nice. Now, some countries not so much. People have a tendency to be kind of arrogant in Kuwait. I don't know why. They just are. But you got some countries you're a little bit more proud. You notice the language, they speak really loud, blah 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 blah. And then some countries, you start getting to the Middle East, Persia, people seem to speak really loud and loud, blah blah blah. But then you start getting to Asia, people won't make eye contact. They start looking down and they speak a little bit more soft spoken. It's things like that, little nuances. Simple things between shaking hands, getting one of these, or someone to come in and kiss you on the cheek. Things like that. And that's just the kind of stuff I'll probably be talking about. What Carlos say, glass half full. If you need false leg, at least you can be taller. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Alexander said, love that dark humor. I mean, that's just the things you think about. I mean, come on, would you not think of that? Or is it just me? Fresh and sassy plant-based living. Hey, what up? What's going on? Matthew Jacobs saying here, it would be awesome to meet you. You seem real cool. Thank you. Lay back and one of these guys you can talk about anything, of course, while relaxing in the backyard barbecuing. I know, right? I know. Thank you for that. What's in the glass, Charlie? This is Dewar's Scotch, Dewar's White Label. That's always what's in my glass. If that's not what's in my glass, I just drank it and I'm going to get more. All right, guys. I did not have a lot to say. I'm just, I'm so happy. I got to try. Check this out. I got to try some of the Valentine's candy that I bought for my wife. Yeah. Fortunately, everyone in the house except for me. Oh, wait. Let me back up. My wife and one of my daughters they're watching their diet, but they're, some of you women understand, I guess, the whole hormone thing, and they're trying to get, their hormones balanced, my wife and all that, not trying to get in her business, but she's going to this doctor, and my youngest daughter's with her. And so they're trying to check different types of foods and things just to, to see how they react or don't, so they don't react, how they react or don't. So you got stuff like gluten or no dairy or no gluten or no sugar, no sodas, that stuff. Janet, the girls are fine. They're good. I will let you know, Clint, when I get there. Hey, Nana Papa, how you doing, Jonathan, Wendy? How are you? I'm good. I am safe. But so anyway, Kim was like, baby, when you get home, first of all, don't be a dick. You got girls, be sensitive. I struggle with that sometimes. I'm black and white, Dad, we don't want to do this, then don't do it. Dad, we want to do this, then do it. Dad, can we use your car? You got your own car. Hell no. That type of stuff. Anyway, Dre James Games, what's going on? How you call me Mr. Riddick? That's scary. Anyway, I don't have a gluten issue. I'm not on a diet. So, I just spent $80 on home run in pizzas. Everybody looking at me all crazy. Dad, what about the gluten? I'm like, then don't eat none. Stay away from it. You're still gluten free. What? Don't put that pressure on me. I've been eating crappy defect food, folks, for months. And now they want me to come back and be like lactose denial. No, man. I'm sorry. At least let me catch up. Let me pick up a pound or two, and then I'll slow it down. But come on, man, you can't start me off hard. It ain't right. Oh, Dad, we're not eating gluten, so you're not eating gluten. What? Oh no, no, we will not be having that problem. Anyway, I saw a commercial, guys, just before I turned this live feed on. Colgate. Colgate is introducing, buckle your seatbelt, folks, gluten-free toothpaste. No shit. Gluten-free toothpaste. You don't even eat that shit. You brush it, you spit it out. Who cares if you got gluten in toothpaste? Google it. Gluten-free toothpaste. I was like, people, you're going too far. You're going too far. Gluten-free toothpaste. Wow, that's the shit you can't make up. That's not a joke. Bacon flavored bacon. That's funny. I got a notification from your channel. Hey, my foodie. Oh, Josie. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I've been on for about 25 minutes. I am finally back at the house. I still got 10 fingers and 10 toes. It was rough this time. But yeah. Just use baking soda moistened with peroxide. No jokes on. Yes, my grandmother used to do that. Yes, indeed. Is my Blue Yeti nice? I have a Samsung. This is good for what I'm doing, the Blue Yeti, but it's not podcast good. All right. You guys will see. Once I get my podcast set up, I'll probably be sitting here. My microphones will be in tomorrow. My stands will be in tomorrow. I got a Podcaster Pro. I ain't gonna talk about how much it costs, but I spend a little bit of money on some gear because you got to be top of your game. It's one thing if you got good video and all right audio, better audio, but for YouTube. But if you're doing a podcast and it's going to be just audio, and you're competing with other professional podcasters, you got to have your equipment and your audio crisp. It's got to be spot on. So this microphone's going to go away. I like it for what I'm doing, but the more I learn, the more I understand about doing things in this medium and podcasting, you just got to have to upgrade. I don't like to, I'm going to stop the scroll, guys. I'll get to your comments here in a second. But what I don't like to do is to do anything half-assed. All right. If I'm going to do a YouTube video, if you look at my earlier videos, which sucked so bad, if it wasn't for my personality, they wouldn't have made it. For a long time, I think it was my personality that kept my channel going because my videos sucked. I was hand holding, no tripod, no microphone. They sucked so bad. But my recipes were solid, and I think my personality was carrying it. And then I learned about stabilizing my camera, and I learned about lighting, and I learned about editing, then multiple cameras. And then I learned how to do my live streams and multiple cameras. Now I'm delving into podcasting. And this sounds good. It sounds all right, but it's not podcast quality. All right, let's get back to these comments. Oh, my word, finally got, okay, that was from Josie. I scrolled up, guys. I need to catch back up. Hey, brother, glad to see you're back home. Glad you're back home. Thank you, Josie. I'm glad to be here. I just thought, hey, Steph, all right. You turned me into a better chef. Wide receivers drills TV. I turned you into, well, I would hope I turned you into a better cook because I'm not a chef. There's only one chef in here, and his name's Johnny. But thank you for the compliment. I don't claim to be a chef at all. I'm not school trained. I just pay attention. I'm an avid YouTube and food channel, and I'm an avid foodie, and I watch food. I watch chefs and cooks. And going back to what I said, if I'm going to do a video, I don't want to do it half cocked. So if I'm going to slice something, I'm going to try to slice it correctly. If I'm going to marinate something, cook something, bake, boil, barbecue, smoke, if I'm going to cook something, I want to do it correctly. kind of example would I be? And I think it adds to the credibility to the channel. I don't just barbecue. I cook. You scroll through my videos. I got like baba ganoush, tiramisu. I got all kind of videos. I'm not just a barbecue channel. But all right, someone said, Phil, hell no, LOL. I forget what I said, but I'm glad you liked it. Hold on, y'all. I lost my spot. All right, I'll subscribe to your podcast if you put it on Apple Podcast because I have an iPhone. I got to figure out how to do that, but I will. I'm trying to put it on. This is for Dre. I'm gonna try to put it on multiple podcast forums. So yeah, I'm working that piece. Oh, I'm gonna even try to say that. Rai Mitsurugi Studios. Hello. Am I Latino? No, I'm Blackino. So terrible. I'm a black guy from Chicago, man. All your early videos suck. They did terrible. Question: did the toothpaste ever had gluten in it, or was it salesman? I don't know if there's Carla. I don't know if there's gluten in toothpaste to this day. But I know Colgate. I just saw that it was on the news, and they were talking about releasing it gluten-free, no dyes, no sugar, no gluten toothpaste. All right. Bonnie Taylor Williams. Hi, I'm so glad to catch you live, Chicago. Shout out in the house. I love your videos. Everything always looks delicious. You have a beautiful family. Thank you so much, Bonnie. I appreciate it. Hey, my dad used to tell me that I'm half fast. So if you're half fast, you're half slow too, Johnny. That's funny. The first bits were golden. I learned how to cook oxtails from you. Oh, thank you, Keita. I didn't know that. Please answer my question before I get aggressive. What question? Let me scroll back up. Rai Mitsuriga Studios. Hold on. Let me find the question. Oh, I did. I'm not Latino. I'm Blackino. I'm a brother. All right. Let's go back. I lost my spot. Okay. Heck, I'm still learning editing, filming, and sound stuff. Josie, just give me a call, girl. I'll help you out as much as I can. I'm still figuring it out too. What's on the menu this weekend? I just shot an email to my sponsor. I'm trying to get, this is a Wagyu beef, either a picanha or some shanks. So if I get the picanha, I'm just going to smoke it. If I get the shanks, it'll be an ossobuco, Wagyu ossobuco. We'll see. I have a bunch of old footage that I need to edit. I didn't have time for obvious reasons, and then I want to shoot some newer stuff. I'm going to start filming in a way to reduce the time. I'm going to consciously try to get my videos to be, 10 to 15 minutes, no longer, 15 minutes from beginning to end, and make sure I throw in the, my shout outs and stuff like that. So I just got to I'm out of practice, guys. I've been gone for months, and I was concentrating on not getting a hole put in me. So I got to get back to my stuff. I got to get back and do what I do. Chef Johnny, LOL. Nana and Papa, your production quality has been going up from day one. This is something we all appreciate and admire. You strive to do the best. Thank you, Nana and Papa. I do. I feel that my subscribers deserve my best effort. Even if I'm still learning, they deserve my best effort. If you guys are willing to sit down and watch what I'm doing, I can at least do the best I can while I'm doing it. That's the way I feel about it. A lot of people are using the Shure SM7B. Yeah, I know, but that SM7B is like freaking $400, baby. I ain't there yet. I am not there yet. I'm going with two. Since I'm using a Rode Podcaster, I'm using Rode microphones, the newest ones they put out, the Rode, the podcasters, I think they call them. No, pod mics by Rode and the stands by Rode. I'm just going with all Rode. That stuff designed to work together, so I'm just going to go with it. But that Shure SM7B, $399, and no, not doing that. Now my setup, I'm going to have two microphones. Obviously, I'm going to have two stands, two sets of headphones because you got to have your headphones so I can cancel out the feedback. I'm sorry, I couldn't spend $800 on two microphones and then still have to get everything else. No, wasn't doing that. They call me chef, LOL. All right, well, they call me a lot of stuff. I won't say it all. Some of it's offensive. Miss you cooking so much. Glad you're back. What's next on the menu? I just said that, Kim. I'm waiting for some meat to come in from my sponsor. I really got on my head to do a Chicago style pizza. I did one. I got an old video. I did one while I was in Kyrgyzstan, the Kyrgyz Republic. Um, if you find that video, I did a lot of cussing. I wasn't as refined. I was a little bit uncouth. But in that video, myself and my roommate, who was my boss, we had to make the sausage because they didn't have pork sausage in that company. So first we had to make the sausage, or did we do it with beef and try to make it taste like sausage? Anyway, good video. I think I call it the Kyrgyz style, Chicago style, or Kyrgyz style Chicago pizza or something like that from the Kyrgyz Republic. Turned out great. Old video. I think that video is about 5 years old. All right, TJ LOL, dude, you're the man. Glad to hear you're live. Thank you, Reginald. Appreciate it. Daddy does okay. I'm home now. How weird, Daddy Cooks. I was just wondering today when you were coming home. Welcome home. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No, Daddy Cooks, I said all of your earlier videos suck. I know mine did. Oh, all of our earlier videos suck. Hey, mine, she said, no, all of mine suck too. How's the family? The family is good. Yeah, we are good. I have no complaints. Freaking Kim had the house recarpeted, and this feels great. Not to get in my business, but yeah, you can tell the difference in quality. Um, that's about it. Family's good. Earlier videos were very informative to achieve the desired flavors. Thank you, Wider. Wide. I keep saying wider. Wide receiver. Sorry. Wide receiver drills TV. Nice. Got that out. Smoke, please, sir. I will. I will. Wagyu is overrated. Not when it's free and you got a sponsor. No, it's not. It depends on the type. By no means am I getting the highest quality of Wagyu. But if you compare it to regular, choice or freaking prime compared to Wagyu, you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. I think it's very expensive, but if you're in a position to be able to afford such cuts of meat, it's worth it. It's worth it. Darren says, "Love my video. Thank you." Do I still have the greenest grass in the neighborhood? Not right now. Not right now. I'll tell you what's funny though is my neighbor to the left, well, that way, right? If you're looking other direction, we both have in-ground sprinkler systems. Now, what I did was I got a well dug. So if you get the well dug, which isn't very expensive here in North Carolina because the water table's not that deep. So I got the well dug, paid for cash, my well. Got the in-ground sprinkler system done, paid for that cash, my well and my sprinkler system. So timer set up, and then you got the rain sensor put up. So my grass gets watered every morning. Each zone goes off, blah, 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 every morning without fail. All right. Especially here in North Carolina in summertime, sometimes you start having drought conditions, and then they will impose where you can only every even or odd number house can water their grass, and you got to use a handheld sprinkler. You can't use a regular sprinkler if you're using city water. But I'm not using city water. I'm using my well. So that's one reason why my grass is so green. My next door neighbor got an in-ground sprinkler system, but he got a second meter set up from the city. So one, it's still city water, so you can't use it if it's drought conditions. And two, you're paying for that. Okay. Now that the well is paid for and the sprinkler system is paid for, that's my water. I can sprinkle my ass off. I can do what I want to. I can wash my car. It doesn't cost me anything. It's well water. But yes, my grass is very green. Thank you, sir. All right. Why only 15 minutes? I mean, I understand if it's necessary and I'll watch it. You're talking about why only 15 minutes for the video. One, I want to be able to tell the story, Kita. I want to be able to tell it efficiently and try to set up a system. I already have a system: introduction, supporting cast, prep, cook, taste test, closing. That's how all my videos go now. But the longer the video, the harder it is to get people to retain. If someone will watch a 10-minute video more readily than they will watch a 30-minute video. All right. Your die-hard subscribers, the people that know you, like you, love you, and really enjoy what you do, will watch your video no matter how long it is. But if you're trying to gain subscribers, you need to come up with I think I need to come up with a formula, and then be consistent. Now, obviously, there's going to be things like live feeds like now, or I might do a vlog when I'm traveling. I'm talking about cooking videos only. If I'm doing a cooking video, I want it to be about 10 or 15 minutes from beginning to end. If I'm doing other stuff, I'm at 40 minutes now, and I'm just, talking. This ain't podcasting, I guess, but I'm just talking and, trying to enjoy my subscribers. We interact back and forth. Hopefully that answers your question. Making the ribs you do taught me through your making ribs the way you do. Making ribs the way you taught me through your videos right now. Oh, you're making that's nice. And I'm live. Yes, indeed. You remind me of my uncle. He loves to cook, and that's why I come to your video. Thank you, Dre. I appreciate it. All right. He's talking to Josie, Nana Papa. Oh, these things are going fast. I just lost it. Okay, Nana Papa, doesn't hurt that you have the best camera woman ever. I know, right? Might be a little prejudice. That's just that is us. We love you. Got to get back to work. Very glad you're home. All right, you guys. You guys take care. Jonathan, Wendy, you guys take care. Love you too. Love you too. John Don't Feel. Is there a Arizona rapper by the name of Nubs from the group Odd Squad? He's 4 feet in his videos, and sometimes he's seven Nubs. I'm not familiar with that. Arizona rapper? Not familiar with that, John. Sneaky, great to see you. Rug, got something for you. Worked awesome for me. Next time you do a batch of pig feet, ears, maws, etc., save the broth and have a pork butt on hand. Continue. Use the broth. Use the broth in the pot on the smoker or in the oven on that butt. Season the butt like you would, and then separate the fat, reduce the mixture with your poop. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, shit. So you're just making your own stock, man. Oh, if you're dealing, okay, let me back up. Guys, I hope you guys know the difference between a stock and a broth. Okay? A stock requires bones. A broth does not. Okay? So, let's say you got some strips of meat and you boil it and you want the flavor, you're making a broth. But if you got bones, specifically said pig feet or whatever, but if you have bones, when you boil that down, season however, add whatever aromatics, inside the bones you have bone marrow, between the bones you have cartilage, and that's what makes your stock so rich and sticky and all of that good stuff. So what you're talking about, Bassmaster, is make a stock out of the pig feet or a broth. Well, actually, pig ears, I'll call that a stock too, because you got the gristle. I'll give that bone. You got the gristle inside the freaking pig ears, which have a lot of collagen. Maws would be a broth, I think. But anyway, I understand what you're saying, man. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Right. Is that one of your live streams? Sony cams in the background? Yes, it is. This is a Sony. One of the ones my daughter bought me. Well, my wife bought me one, and here's the other Sony right here. And then I have my 2 older Sonys, my cheaper Sonys, that I use for B-roll and other stuff. I got cameras out the wazoo now. I got a lot of cameras. I upgraded to these, but I still use my other ones. One of them I travel with a pretty long lens, but I can't live feed with my old Sony mirrorlesses because you can't get a clean live feed. You get all the numbers and all the when you look through the camera, you got all the dials and not instructions, the settings and meters and all that stuff. On the old camera, you can't turn that off. On these, you can. So I can do a live stream and you see it like this, and there's no numbers or meters or dials and all that stuff in there. So yeah, you are correct. All right, all right. Check out Odd Squad on YouTube. He was born with no arms or legs. You might find it interesting. Odd Squad. Odd Squad. Is this interesting, really interesting, or interesting, crazy, funny stuff? Odd Squad. I lost it. Hold on, hold on. Odd Squad. I'll check it out. I'll check that out. Bonnie Taylor, have you ever considered doing a webinar on how to do YouTube videos? I'm the author of an award winning book, With These Hands, A Country Girl Comes to Town. A webinar? I have not actually. Well, here's the thing on webinar. I don't want this to sound weird. There are people that do videos better. I'm still learning. And I just don't think I'm at the point where, well, I don't know, to do a video of my quality, I don't think I still make mistakes, if that makes sense. I still make mistakes. Um, Sometimes I don't get my framing 100% right. Sometimes my audio's a little bit off. I haven't honed it to the point where my videos are no videos perfect, but I haven't honed it so that my consistency is like pow, perfect. Snap out. But that's interesting. I mean, I could do a webinar so someone could do what I'm doing, I guess. But I don't think I'm to the point, I ain't a Spielberg. Some people do their videos so perfectly. Now I'm just a one man, in some cases, a 2-person crew, me and my daughter. Very, very small operation. I don't have no editors. I don't have any key grips and boom mins, and it's just us. We're trying to figure it out. That's something to think about, though. That's definitely something to think about. Who said that? Hello, where have I been? I think that was. Damone Jacob, where have I been? I have been in the Middle East, my friend. And I'm back. Back in one piece. Thanks for asking. Cooks, hi Peter North, old porn star. Great stream tonight. Do my daughters do your daughter? I think you're asking me, has my daughter been to school for any video production or anything like that? No, she hasn't. Everything we do, we've learned or taught each other. I taught her about the framing, and so she makes sure my framing's right. She makes sure my background, because when she looks through the camera, she can see what's behind me. So she makes sure, Dad, make sure you move that out of the way, and that's in the shot, and blah, blah, blah. Or if I'm going to turn in this direction, I'll make sure that she frames me further this way. Frames me further this way, so it looks like I have somewhere to go. We use a rule of thirds on the camera, break the camera down into thirds. Make sure that the freaking height is good, things like that. But, and then the editing, everything we just kind of learn as we go, watch other people's videos. And, I do listen to people that have specific videos on how to do better video, how to do filming and videos and stuff like that. So I just learn as I go. Bonnie Taylor, I've been contemplating doing YouTube. Don't contemplate, just do it. Just do it, Bonnie. If you have something you like to do, somebody else likes to do it too. All right? Don't contemplate it, just do it. All you need to do a YouTube video is have a camera and a microphone. And this right here is a camera and a microphone. That's all you need. Get a tripod to keep it stable. You're good to go. You learn from there. You'll upgrade from there. All right. I used to have these little bit. Let me show you. I got so many of them now that we're talking about it. This is what Phil started. This is what I started with. This one first. This was my first camera here. All right. It's just a little flip. It's a little bitty flip camera. That's all it is. In fact, I stopped using it because I broke it, because you flip this thing out and the USB thing broke. So I went from there, this little camera, to this Sony Bloggy. This was Danny Cooks' operation. All right. And the same thing with this. You just flip out the little USB thing and plug it into your freaking computer. You download a video. And I was using Windows Movie Maker, free Windows Movie Maker. Very limited editing. And then from there, I went to, that's what I started with. I won't get rid of the cameras just because of nostalgia's sake. All right. And then I started getting better cameras and better software and learning and learning and learning. Yeah. But if you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Just do it. All right. Hello, everyone. New to coming to live. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Josie. Appreciate it. Hey, Phil, just found you live. Hey, how you doing, Dan? How you doing? Ivan Boy, watched. I lost it. Come back here. Watched your pulled pork video back in 2015 and the indirect heat on the regular grill. I've been smoking ever since. Keep doing your thing, bro. Thank you. Oh, you talking about the one when I use a regular grill? Thank you. Thank you. Right. Dan, your videos look great to me. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. Yo, it is. Hey, Chef. Ladies and gentlemen, we got John Polite. How you doing, John? Good to see you, my friend. It is good to see you. Cody says, welcome back. Thank you, sir. Can I do smoked wings? You know what's so crazy? I had, before all the things got crazy in the Middle East, I was smoking crazy wings. I think I did on my Instagram, guys. Sometimes when I'm in parts unknown and I don't have the ability or the time or the resources to shoot a video, I'll just shoot something really quick on Instagram. And, those of y'all that know how I do it, I'll just shoot short segments. This is prep. All right. Well, this is where we're cooking and blah, blah, blah. On my Instagram. My Instagram is daddy_cooks_YT. Obviously for YouTube. daddy_cooks_YT, all lowercase. And, or you could do hashtag because that's what dads do and something will pop up from my Instagram or some of my video. Once again, hashtag because that's what dads do. But anywho, I was doing a lot of wings and I've got them down, but we got to a point where we were wearing, I don't want to go there. Anyway, it got to a point where it would have been a little bit uncomfortable trying to do a video with the situation. So I just stopped filming. I just couldn't. I just didn't. All right. Matthew Jacobs, how long was I in the military and what was your rank? I've been thinking about joining the Army. I'm not really sure yet. I was in the military for 23 years. I retired as a sergeant first class, 3 stripes up, 2 stripes down. I did do some first sergeant time, but I didn't stay first sergeant long enough to retire as a first sergeant. Yeah, that's about it. Freaking It's been a whole lot of time doing my military stuff. Humble beginnings at its best. Yes, indeed. Sharon Stewart, welcome back and thanks for your service. Love and blessings to you and your family. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it. Hey there, everyone from Bushibato. And that is the last comment. We're at 53 minutes, guys. I'm not going to stay on more than an hour, so I'm going to shut this down here shortly. I just want to say thank you for all of your support and your well-wishing and me being back. Just to reiterate, I am going to commit to, once I start, commit to a video a week, a cooking video a week. While I'm home, I try to stack some up when I leave. When I am away, I may augment that with a live feed, hey guys, I'm okay type of thing every now and again. So I'm going to try to put out one video a week for at least a year. And that's not including the podcast stuff. Now, the podcast, once again, is going to be video while I'm here in the house, and I will bring in guests. I got a couple people that are close to me, close as far as distance. And I will have the capability of taking phone calls or doing audio, video interview type of stuff on film. But I will be recording the audio, and the audio will be going up as a podcast. All right. Along with that, I got a couple business things that I'm doing, which will be obviously freaking promoted on the podcast. So I got my fingers in a lot of things. And all it takes is one or two of those things to lean in the right direction, and I'm home for good. So y'all just pray for me. Once I get back to home for good, then it's gravy. Then this will be my job. All right, hell, Kim got upset with me because I was like, hey, when one of the girls move, I'm gonna turn that room into a studio. You will not. Oh, yes, I will. She says, we're gonna keep all the rooms just the way they are in case the girls come visit. I'm like, shit, there's a hotel right down the road. I'm joking. My girls are always welcome, but I'm not trying to have freaking 3, 4 empty freaking bedrooms in case someone shows up. No, one of them bedrooms is going to turn into a gym, and one of them bedrooms is going to turn into a studio. The other 2 bedrooms can be guest rooms or whatever. Don't tell Kim, and I hope she don't see this video. Anyway, that's about it, guys. Love you like cook food. I'm so happy to be back. You guys just heard my plans, and you guys wish me luck. Something's going to break, and I'm going to bring my ass home for good. And I'm just going to say bump it. I got to do what I got to do. All right, guys. Miss you. Love you. I will see you when I see you. You guys keep me in your thoughts and in your prayers. And this channel is about to blow up. All right, guys. Y'all take care and be safe. I will see you when I see you.